Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Library of Ruina. Ba-da-da-ba-da-da-bum-bum. Alrighty, you already know what we've got planned for this one. Or maybe you don't, and you're about to find out. We're gonna scroll on up to the Purple Tear and take on this brand new mission. It's getting dark soon. Are you ready?
Hey, do you really want to proceed with this? It's the night in the back streets.
What are you afraid of now? I don't think you understand just how much money it costed us to rent this room. At this time, you can't make up for the loss of selling it.
You know what? Perhaps I chose the wrong voices already. That's right, and the terrain of this room is so advantageous that all we need to do is kill a sweeper by the door and drag it inside. Take it easy. We'll have enough money to renew the lease and upgrade our equipment after this ticket is finished. A bright future is within our reach.
I got too nervous. Sorry.
Here they come. Let's go.
And then they died.
It worked. We did it.
See, I told you that the terrain here is so good that the sweepers can only come in line. Looks like all the effort I made to rent this house wasn't in vain.
Hey, the fuel tank. We can sell it to those dark alley cooks tomorrow.
What?
How can you cut a corpse and still end up cutting your hand? I hope your fixer's license isn't fake, is it?
No, this isn't right. Something is wrong. My arms and legs, they aren't moving on my own.
Good evening, little lambs.
Aye! It's the 8 chefs! Why are the 8 chefs here?
No, don't panic. Even the 8 chefs shouldn't be able to break in here legally.
Oh, but I'm in. What's the problem?
What? Could it be that the owner of this room is...
The little brain of yours works quite fast. I wonder how it tastes.
We're screwed, man. It's all over.
Don't come any closer!
Whoa. They didn't attack you.
We aren't machines with no emotions.
Oh, cut the crap and convert them into fuel for me. Quickly! There's still several more to go.
1345, 6700, 824.
Treat. Translate.
They said they found something saying while digesting this person's intestines.
Let's see. A library. I've never heard of it. But, Book of the Purple Tear. I didn't expect to see that long-lost one here. Interesting.
Book of Lila, why?
I'm going to the library to have a look. How about you?
This matter is about family, so I will as well go and see.
I understand the reasoning, but isn't that Sweeper Lila already a book? Yeah, it's pretty useful. A lot of our builds use that old HP hauler thing. It seems that after obtaining the Book of the Purple Tear, the library can send invitations to the parallel worlds where the Purple Tear has been. Do, parallel worlds really exist? I thought that old woman was just bragging.
So, you're familiar with the Purple Tear?
No. I'm just well informed.
All right. Then it's time to welcome the guests. Greetings, I am Angela, the director and librarian of my roles. Namesake.
Let's skip the formalities. You people don't appear to be bluffing after teleporting us here. So if we pass the test, we could claim the Book of the Purple Tear, right?
That is so.
Why do you have the Book of Lila?
The Purple Tear has the ability to travel through time and space. In fact, the world I live in is parallel to the world you live in. In my world, Lila failed the test and became a book.
Traveling through time and space? Interesting. I must claim this power for my own.
The power to travel through time and space. If we get it, we can... Well, may you find your book in this place.
Wait, before we start the fight, I wanted to ask you a question before I, don't get the chance to ask it later.
What are you doing out of nowhere? Whatever, forget it.
In your world, what happened to the Black Silence?
Black Silence? After the pianist incident, he went completely crazy, killing people everywhere, and finally died at the hands of the Blue Reverberation.
Oh. Well, thanks for your answer. Let's get started.
How to make everyone in a 20-foot radius immediately sus of you?
The 8 chefs. Grove.
Shimmering? Oh boy. Type... Is that 4 or 6? I get those two confused. I think it's 4. Type 4 cooking gas. At the start of each scene, inflict 1 stack of miasma to all enemies, treated as a combat page ability. Miasma Catalysis. When inflicting miasma using combat pages, if target has miasma, upgrade it to 2. If target has 2, upgrade it to 3. Aging the meat. Offensive dice power +1. If target has no status ailments, offensive dice power gain +1 power. I said that weird. And on hit, inflict 1 fragile this scene. Smoked meat cooking. Upon defeating a target, give 2 strength and 1 erosion to self and 1 random ally. Ugh. Next scene. Really, you erode yourself. That's interesting. Container maintenance. On use, restore 2 light. On hit, inflict 1 paralysis. Next scene. Instant activation. While this page is in hand, if user took 12 or more damage during a scene, reduce its cost to 0 until it is used. On Clash Win, restore 1 light. On hit, inflict 2 bleed. Next scene. Noxious Butchery. On use, draw 1 page, and on hit, inflict 1 stack of miasma. When using a combat page, gain miasma stacks equal to its cost. If stacks reach 7 after using a combat page, purge all miasma from self. When purged, take 8 damage. Okay. Catalyst Discharge. On use, draw 2 pages. On hit, inflict miasma to target. And on Clash Win, inflict miasma to target.
None will remain.
7 to 10, and inflict miasma to target, and then maximize target's miasma stack. And then Festering Outbreak. Mass Individual. On use, purge all status ailments from target, deal 4 damage and stagger damage for every status ailment purged. On hit, re-inflict purge status ailments to target, only 1 stack for each status ailment. That seems pretty good for a free mass attack. Treat. Shimmering. Oh boy. Fuel Burst. Upon recovering HP, gain the same amount of Fuel Burst. Offensive dice spend Fuel Burst to increase damage by 2 and boost the natural roll value. Agar Cooking. When another character dies, all allies gain persistence for the next 2 scenes. Oh, that, if you don't remember what persistence is, that's the thing that sweepers use that give them like it's like 85% or 80% chance to just ignore the next lethal attack. Pretty good. Upon defeating a target, reset chance of revival of persistence of all allies. Defensive dice power +1 and has both haulers. Food handling. On hit, inflict 1 bind. On hit, inflict 1 paralysis. Sweep them all. On use, if user used trash disposal in the previous scene, replace dice on this page with dice from trash disposal. Right. And they do have trash disposal. All offensive dice on this page gain recover 2 HP on hit, and the last one can recycle up to 6 times. Fuel regurgitation. On clash lose, recover health. On hit, recover 2 HP. Skin and debone. On use, if target lost HP this scene, boost max roll values of all dice on this page by +2. On hit, inflict 1 disarm. On hit, inflict 1 feeble. And then 82-13. If HP is at 40 or lower, reduce the cost of this page by 2. On hit, up to twice, recover 3 HP. Anton. He's got triple persistence pages, double trash disposal, and double sweep the back streets. Right. Lila has basically same thing, only with double for the family. And Valere has double night in the back streets. All dice this user plays lose 2 power for the scene, but recover a ton of health. You know what? Dave might have a new combat page from Treat. Because Dave has always been, he's been a sweeper literally since we made him, basically. But now we can be the ultimate sweeper, And then we can always do like recon team leader and just put that on Gregory and Dallas, and that'd probably work out quite nice. Alright, well, since they're all about working together, why don't we do the same? Well then, shall we show them what real unity is like? Also, we all have a stack of miasma. Okay, unity! Coordination, he is... Oh, had the potential to do a lot of damage to us. Luckily, none was done. All of them are getting persistence because they all use that page. That's fine. A lot of slashes being done. Unity, fearlessness, doing 8 damage. Okay, it could have been better, perhaps. Okay, food handling is going to win both clashes against us. Very unfortunate, but we do get unity. Intercede. Ouch, we all take a ton of damage. Okay, okay. Let's get... Actually, let's get courage on... I'm going to put it on Bong Bong, and that's also going to give it to Angela. Question mark? Wait a minute. Isn't she supposed to, I'm thinking of the other Angela, aren't I? Ah, that's unfortunate. Also, Miasma 3. When using combat pages, gain Miasma 3 equal to its cost. If stacks reach 9, you purge it, take 24 damage, and inflict 2 erosion to self. Ouch! Also, Fuel Burst. On a successful hit, deal +2 damage. If natural roll value of offensive die is not maximum, spend all stacks to boost it by +2. Right. Okay, that's a problem. So we're just gonna take a lot of damage. And there's not a whole lot to be done about that. Okay, let's do Unity Expectation, and then we can also do Unity Intercede right here. Let me see. I want to counter something big. Honestly, this seems plenty big enough. Then we can go for Ranga Smithing. Soak a little bit of damage. We have 5 smoke, which is not enough. Let's try and counter that, and then we could potentially go for Ferocious Blades to try and get rid of that extremely powerful dice that he's using. Then, over on Cozy, we can go for Unity Bolster and United March. Okay, we don't win the clash, but we do destroy the die either way, then we take a ton of damage. Counter dice working really nicely against us. Pack Onslaught is going to get us a stagger, which prevents him from healing too terribly much. Unity Bolster, not working in our favor, even remotely. United March is going to win some clashes, though. Ferocious Blades are going to destroy those dice, which allows us to get a ton of damage off. But then we take 24 damage ourselves. And that's really unfortunate. Okay, Ranga Smithing. Then we're probably going to take a lot. Oh, luckily he didn't high roll. Okay, we're losing more clashes. Unity Intercede. Okay, this are hurting a lot. Okay, so he's going for Festering Onslaught. So let's see. It is Mass Individual 8 to 16. We've got a 4 to 10. That's basically as good as it gets. I'm going to go for Unity Bulwark. 5 to 11 has a pretty good chance to beat it. Let's see. The first die recycles. Yes. And then let's try and do some more damage. Then we can go for Unity Hope. I can also go for Unity Shared Vision just to try and block a little bit of damage. Unity Rationality, just to get that going. Unity Trust. We don't all have it, so, I mean, just keep stacking damage, right? We're only at 4 smoke, and so, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to block this too easily. I actually think I want to get Unity going on her regardless, though. So, let's just see how it goes. Oh. Okay, we're all at low enough health to where it's looking real iffy. Triple block going down, very nice. Unity Trust. Wheels Itinerary is going to do a lot of damage, but we're also going to take 24 damage, which is stacking up pretty quick. Did I just see a placeholder? Yes, I did. That's odd. That's unique. Okay, we did get the recycle, and that allowed us to get a little bit of goodies. So, unfortunately, Cozy is dead. We do have a heal on us. Yikes. Yeah, I think all their persistence combined with all of their active healing and us taking 24 damage as often as we are, kinda got. Wait a minute, does she have an animation for being low health? Are you kidding me? She does! Dude, how detailed is this? Okay. The Pale Glory Angela is so detailed, dude. It's insane how much effort went into her. Goodness me. That being said, we haven't used all 9. We don't have enough glory. So, we're kind of in trouble. Let me think. This counts as a Unity page. Anything else? Do we have anything else? This is a Unity page, but this restores a bunch of light, and we could potentially recover some HP, so I say let's go for that. We can do a double unity, though I question its effectiveness. Let's go for unity coordination, although I don't think we're going to win against that die. Let's go unit strike. Oh. Pack onslaught just to get a little bit of value, and then we can try and do some damage to Lila. Yeah, I unfortunately, I think this is a lost fight. I don't really see us winning enough clashes to fully prevent the amount of damage we're going to take. Especially if we're losing clashes like that. Oh. Oh. Yeah, us taking unavoidable damage, them having multiple chances at revives, and all of them recovering health, and with how high their dice are rolling, unfortunately our poor Unity floor just didn't quite have enough time to scale up to actually fight them properly. Okay, so we're gonna need something that's a bit quicker on the draw, and because people died, they did recover a ton of health. Yeah, so unfortunately that is gonna be that, I'm afraid.
Go forth. Show them true power. For justice.
Okay, pretty good opening damage. Take a tiny bit of damage, that's fine. Almost get a stagger off of one whole attack. Very, very nice. Horizontal cut, doing good work. Pack onslaught, winning both clashes.
The wing, voracious for knowledge.
We take a tiny bit of damage from that, that's fine. Opening ceremony, not quite winning the clashes. But what do you expect? I'm really debating disappointment itself, actually. I'm really considering it. But I'm gonna go for a courageous offense. Then, let's go
The blades wetted by teardrops.
Okay, should be a pretty good turn of the tides for us. We're gonna go for analysis of armor breakthrough. Honestly, what's stopping me from just doing it twice and getting 6 strength next turn, huh? Sounds pretty good to me. This is going to freaking hurt, so I'm just gonna get rid of all of those dice. Then we can go for Sparking Spear. Attempt to give ourselves a little bit of an edge by going for Mend Weapon. Can't go for Arcana Slave yet, as nice as it would be. Let's see, you're trying to do damage to me, so I could use this with no downside. You only have 2 dice, so this will absolutely gain the plus 10 power. Then we can go Mend Weapon just for a little bit of extra oomph. I'm gonna go Backstreet's Determination and Augury Kick. There's a lot of strength going down this turn. If we can actually make it to next turn, we're gonna be so freaking amped up, it's gonna be crazy. Plus 10 power, we deal 33 stress damage. Very, very nice.
Facing yourself.
Get rid of those really nasty pages. Unfortunately, we do take 24 on multiple of our characters. Oh, and they get a lot of value from that erosion. That was basically all 6 resets right there. Backstreet's Determination not quite working out for us. Unfortunately, Mend Weapon does get us a little bit of extra light. Okay, could have been better. Let's continue going for Courageous. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Rex.
Mass Semination, he'll win that guaranteed. 6 to 11. Alternatively, 7. You know what? That's a pretty good chance to win. Let's try. Then, I'm a little early. Take additional damage. If you're targeted, deal bonus damage. You know what? Let's try Grim Reaper. And then it has a pretty good chance of winning that, too. Then I can go for Tail Whisk. Try and finish off Lila. 6 to 8. And that's going to be 6. That's a really, really low chance to win. I think I'm just going to go for a regular horizontal cut. We can go for True Trigram Formation just to try and get some damage. I'm also going to draw an additional page. Let's see. Is multiple cards attacking me? I'm going to go for Gale Kick. Then, technically, we could go for Arcana Slave and get a ton of damage off. 3 to 7, 5 to 10. Okay. And then go for Arcana Slave. Mass Summonation right there for Justice. Okay. Let's try. Rex. We end up killing Lila and Anton. Arcana Slave doing a little bit of good AoE damage. Multiple of us just took a ton of damage. Lily, unfortunately, flat out died from that effect. Horizontal cut, removing a little bit of damage that we would have taken. True Trigram Formation doing some damage. Oh, every single reset going down. Operation Code, Grim Reaper, doing 250 damage. Unfortunately, because of how many people died, Valere went right back up to 70 health despite basically being dead. We're going to give Kinsey hate, and we're going to continue trying. Unfortunately, it's not looking very good. You're targeted, but I don't know how much that's going to change anything right now. We can go for Probing Attack. Relatively low success chance, though. Let's try anyway. We can go Analysis, and then Analysis. Let's see. Let's go for Arcana Break, and then let's go for Stab. Then, let's gain some Endurance. This is gonna hurt no matter what we do. Yeah, let me think. Would it technically be better to have a counter die go after this? 2 to 6, we gain +1. And then if we Sparking Spear, we potentially gain another. Yeah, you know what? I think that's basically all we can do. Let's try. Analysis of Armor Breakthrough is going to give us 3 extra strength next scene, provided we actually survive to that point. Stab, winning all of the clashes, but Tifrith does go down. So that means they're all going to heal 20% at the end of this attack. We don't win that second clash. Oh, 21 roll, and then we take a guaranteed 24 damage. Very unfortunate. We can try and get some companion value and then also go for Blind Rage. You know what? Let's re-roll. I'm looking for... There it is. Magical Girls might not help us, but at the same time, it might. Let's go for the Sword Sharpened. And basically just try. So let's go Blind Rage. Then let's target you. We're at 10 extra strength right now, so this Blind Rage is actually going to hit insanely hard. Let's go for Pack Onslaught. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Let's go for Tail Whisk. And then let's go for Extra Armor. That's as good as she gets. Roll them out. 90 damage for the first one, 25 for the second one, and 24 for the final one. Unfortunately, it looks like Treat survived every roll with Persistence. which is going to mean our death. How did you survive every single roll of persistence? So, you want to have unavoidable health drain, do you? Well, I know a thing or two about that myself. Shall we show you? Unicorn fencing! Going very well. Tail whisk. We don't win either of the clashes, and we immediately take a bunch of damage. Very unfortunate. K-Corp. Ampule going in. Okay, pincer movement. We do not get the Decay Ampule because he had a random block dice that I guess we didn't use up. Very unfortunate. Okay, that's fine. This is how it's done. Wow, you got max rolls again? Insane. How many times are you guys gonna get max rolls? Let's go for Laughing Powder. Now, I'm a little bit confident. By the way, I don't know what that noise I made was. But I'm confident in this floor pulling it through because not only do we have a ton of HP regen, but the Decay Ampules are going to be doing a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Okay. Let's go for... we can counter you, and then I'm going to go for a Shockwave right here. Then, let's see, if we coordinating defense, all of us will get a little bit of extra juice. Then we could potentially pincer movement. There's no shot that we win, so I guess not. What do we got? Recovery Ampule. We will recover health. Okay, give that to Kura. Stickers are always nice. Let's go ahead and try to restore a little bit of light. Then we can go for Pack Onslaught. I don't think we win that, but hey, what are you gonna do? Frozen Bullet right here. And then I think we use the other Frozen Bullet right here. Then we could go for Pincer Movement. I'm very confident that one's gonna hit. And here we go. Frozen Magic Bullet doing a little bit of damage. Okay, we are taking a fair bit ourselves, though. We should be able to get through it, though. We have a lot of HP recovery, even despite the amount of true damage they're dealing to us. Ouch. Okay, pincer movement. We get a Decay Ampule on him. Very good. Facey Randy going absolutely ham and getting us a stagger. Okay, none of those landed. Unfortunate. We take 24 damage just because, but we get 24 in return. There's nothing else that affects everyone, right? So, what if I went... What if I went for Elation on Isabel? She is technically our heaviest hitter, so an extra dice power would be really strong. This is 9 to 10. Unfortunately, not enough. This is 6 to 10. Yikes. Alright, I think we just ignore that on Isabel. Even with the +1, I don't think it's going to be good enough. Let's go for Unicorn Fencing right here. I guess try the 5 to 11. Put a little burn right here. Death Rattle should work really, really nice. Let's see. We can make... So we're going to be doing Blunt. Okay, let's do Intelligence Blunt. Something that I should have been using this whole fight, but hey, oh well. I forgot. On use. Let's try. Let's go double Death Rattle. Then it only uses up the first one. So we can go boom and boom. Then over on Kura, we could take the attention off. And bada boom, bada bing. Ow, we all just took a ton of damage, and we're about to take a lot more. Okay, we're all getting a little bit low health. If we can just make it to the point where we're all recovering max health, I genuinely think we're going to be able to get through this. But we have to actually make it to emotion level 3. Okay, a couple rerolls, that's fine. We all gain some strength. Unicorn fencing not working out at all for us. Pack Onslaught, however, is going to work out pretty nicely for us. Death Rattle, so we all get a little bit more strength next turn. Have this for some more decay. Ouch. Okay, we're not able to clash those. That's fine. We all recover quite a bit of health. We're looking healthier than we were a few seconds ago. Man. The two big guys having shimmering is kind of a problem, huh? Let's go Shockwave. Then let's do pincer movement, and I guess we can just do double pincer movement again. Just try and get some decay ampules on him. Honestly, I think that's just our play. If we can drain them of health, then they'll be dead, you know? So this is gonna hit everybody. Mass single, you're currently weak to blunt, but this is slash, so I'm gonna discern intelligence and make you weak to slash, or at the very least neutral to it. Then I'm gonna go for a multi-slash. Okay. On guard won't be too... Actually, you know what? 9 to 10? Why not? Let's try it. And then we could go for Tail Whisk right here. Let's do a recovery ampule on Facey Randy. Let's see. We're definitely not in range to use Angel's Light, but it will still restore 3 light. Let's see. I don't think we land anything there. So we go for Pack Onslaught and just hope. Okay, you all take a little bit of damage. Awesome. Pincer movement is going to get us a Decay Ampule. Second Decay Ampule going down on Mr. Big Boy. Multi-slash rolling a 13 and 8, which is pretty good considering how low its dice normally is. You get a absolute max reset and we lose the On Guard. Oof. Okay. Still not staggered, so we have a couple ampules that might be coming in to help us. Kura, unfortunately, does go down just as we're about to hit emotion level 3. Pack Onslaught is doing a little bit of value for us. We still die on Sam, but she does have a revival passive. We also lose that clash and take 24 damage anyway. Okay. Let's go for Flower Petals on Sam. Then we could go for our Galaxy to try and recover a little bit of health. Looks like Netzak has finally decided to get real big. What is this? Destroy all the opponents. 6 to 9 is not nearly high enough. Look at this. What is that? 7 to 14, 8 to 18, 8 to 18, 8 to 18, 4 to 7. You know what? Let's go for it. Let's get some value. Then try and win that. Let's see. We can activate an HP bullet. Here we go, boys. Then let's come over here. We can do stagger protection. That does sound really nice. Alternatively, you know what? Stagger protection. Boom. Go. Then we go for our Galaxy on... you're going to win all those clashes, so not a lot to be done about it. Let's go for Decay Ampule right here. Let's see. Knight Sword. No. Let's go Unicorn Fencing. Then, let's go for... oh, we can't. You know what? This gets rid of all your dice. I'm actually going to go for that. Then I'm just going to go for Tail Whisk and also try and win with the probing attack, although I don't think it's going to go too well. Let me see. You are still weak to slash, so Shockwave will do a fair bit to you. And then we can go for Initiate Offensive to try and block that. Alright, let's do it. Our Galaxy. Everyone blocked it. Very unfortunate. Second dice coming in. Everyone blocked it again. Reset. Nice. We got every possible reset. We get a stagger on one of the enemies. We're almost staggered on Netzak. Luckily, we're not staggered just yet. Probing attack goes down, but we technically die to the erosion. Second stagger going down. We all recover a little bit of health because we gave Sam that ego page. Decay Ampule trying, not quite landing. And activate HP bullet gets us a stagger while also giving us more HP bullets, which is going to recover our health even more. Okay. So we can take out Treat. You know what? Let's... You're not really weak to anything. I'm going to make you weak to Pierce. Then, I'm going to go for Brisk Confrontation. Ugh. At least we'll try. Let's see. This has probably the best chance to win out of most stuff. He's going to go for an AoE. We might just die before we're even able to do anything. Let's go for Pincer Movement because it'll get a hit regardless. Activate HP Bullet. I think Isabel is just dead. 7 to 11. She has a little bit of a chance to win. Let's go Night Sword, Tail Whisk, and Probing Attack. Let's see. We can recover a little bit of health. Isabel might be able to do something here. And then we can go for Have This on you. And hopefully that's enough. No, I don't think it is. Ouch. Okay, Facey Randy goes down. Isabel is actually still alive. Oh, but the fencing unicorn did not work. Oh, they recovered so much health. And now we get Token of Friendship, but it's too little too late. Oof. Yikes, man. Oy, oy, oy. We can't play this on ourselves. Well, recover some stagger, I suppose. And then, you know what? We could technically go for Pleasure. And that'll stagger and potentially kill, right? Then we can go... Let me think. How it's done right here. Decay Ampule right here. Then we're up to Netzak, who's currently at full health, all things considered. Let's go Shockwave. It has the best chance. Shockwave again. Then, let's see. We can go Pincer and K-Corp Ampule. It might be enough. We'll see. We are also recovering a lot of health at the end of this turn if it actually pulls off. Pleasure going down. We get a stagger. We get to reroll 3 times. Not that it does much damage at all, actually. Okay. Semi-big damage going down. Decay Ampule not winning that clash. Ugh. Pincer Movement losing to a counter die that I did not know he had. Okay. Boy, this sucks. Okay. I've never done this before. We're going for Springs Genesis. I have never done it before. We're also going to take DeCapo just to try and debuff them for what is to come. You're the one with the pedal, so I'm going for you. Let's see, we can go... How do we guarantee these hits? Let's go Shockwave, Shockwave, Coordinating, Coordinating. And that should basically do it. Then we come over here, do DeCapo to debuff you next turn. Let's have Netzach recover some stagger resist. Let's do how it's... I don't think we're gonna land that. Alright, yeah, just roll with it. Do what we can. Well, we are untargetable. Unfortunately, we're also staggered.
Then if you wish to play unfair, allow yourself to sink.
If there was ever a good bet, you already know it's Bina. Bina took damage... Wait, hang on. At the end of this round, I think I'm going to need to read up how this ability works, because she used one page and took 8 damage immediately? Which seems not correct. Blitz, kind of restoring a little bit of health. Unsettling desire. Okay, unfortunately, Yukari is not able to heal most of the damage that she just took. Okay. When using combat pages, gain miasma equal to its costs. Okay, so I see. From the 2 pages that she used, it was unfortunately just enough to make her take the 8 damage. Okay, so what if, let's just say I went for
Sink.
and just tried that. Who's really going to stop me? Let's see. I'm going to go for Disarray. This is going to seal a speed die. Bada boom, bada bing. Then we can go for Twisted Delight right here. Lean Bloody Wings is not going to work, so I'm just going to do damage on your buddy back there. Let's see. You are marked, so I'm going to get some damage on you. I'm also going to get damage on you. Yukari should be able to get a little bit of healing. Yeah, blood spreading should still heal her. Then... Uncontrollable Pulsation will allow us to get significantly more.
Sink.
Okay, 28 damage going off on all of them. Blood spreading, hitting 3. Unfortunately, not quite the healing that I would have wanted. Fairy is doing a good amount of damage. Disarray. Food handling, doing a decent chunk to us. Okay, max rolls. Lean, bloody wings. We get through the counter die and get a hit in. Ooh, Marcos Jr. taking quite a bit of damage, but we season the meat. Twisted Delight, so we're going to be able to draw more. Uncontrollable. Yukari luckily did heal quite a bit. You know what? Long arms. We're going to see if this works. And if it doesn't, then I'm going into Apocalypse Bird regardless.
Perhaps that is evil of me, but I care not.
Let's go ahead and bada boom, bada bing. We're guaranteed to win that. Bina might win that. I'm going to go for Token of Friendship. Then we can go for... You know what? This will recover a little bit of health for us. Then... 10 to 12... Get a kill right here. Tail Whisk, try and get rid of those. Let's see. If we can get a kill on this guy, specifically with Azazel, he's going to get 2 extra strength for the rest of this reception. So that would be really, really good. 4 to 8 is basically as good as we've got. I'm actually just going to make Yukari totally ignore that and instead go for just a regular hit. Okay, we all take quite a bit of damage. He's also still going to win the clashes. Ooh, we get close. We get close to losing some people. Okay, a little bit of fairy on ya.
Unsettling desire.
Okay, trash disposal is technically going to kill Azazel. Unfortunately for you, he has a revival passive. Arcana Wave doing a good amount of damage, but we don't have anything to follow it up. 34 damage is going to use up that passive. Okay, our leftover block dice doing pretty good. Azazel is still death immune for a few turns. We're going to go for Big Eyes. Big Bird, with its many eyes, decided to watch over the forest for intruders, for Big Bird's eyes could see very far and sees things that we cannot see. I see Big Bird's passive is working just fine. Let's go for Shockwave. Shockwave. Then Fairy. We can go for Blitz right here. Let's see. Let's do a taste test on Bina. Give her a little bit of survivability. Season the meat right here. Be on right here because we can tank it, no problem. Everlasting Thirst is still pretty high on the cost list. So let's go for Blood of Mercy. And Pack Onslaught just to get some damage out. Now, the unfortunate thing is, they're all basically going to go straight back to full health. Or maybe they're not. Let's go Degrading Seal. 10 to 20 right here. Then I want to attempt to go for Chain. Now, if we could stop people from attacking Bina, that's going to be really good. Let's go Tackle Mount. Actually, you know what? Change of plans. Let's go Powdeye Slam. Then we can go for Tail Whisk. Token of Friendship. Actually, Arcana Flash. Then we go Token of Friendship on this one. Passive is about to get used up. Let's go ahead and gain some strength. Try and clash right here. It might not work, but we don't really have an option. Stop as much damage as we can. Yukari, unfortunately not able to do much in this situation. So just try and get the damage where you can get it. Okay, we lose a lot of our healing. However, Judgment and Justitia. Okay, we still got this. Let's go Blood Spreading, because it's all but guaranteed to land. Everlasting Thirst we're also going to be able to do. Then we go for Pack Onslaught to help Sombor out. Let's go for Taste Test. I'm going to go for Tackle Mount. Then we go for Justitia. And then I'm going to go Will of the City just to get a little bit more damage. At this point, I think we're basically confirmed to win this reception. Okay, Tilted Scale so we can get a little bit of healing. Apocalypse, because it's just a very good option. Let's think. Uncontrollable. Blood. Then we go for Pow, Die, Slam! And bada boom, bada bing. That's our turn. Pow, Die, Slam doing good work. Almost getting a stagger. He recovers a little bit of health. We get the stagger. 24 damage going down. He recovers once, but he doesn't recover again. And then the Blood of Mercy almost gets a kill. Unfortunately, he does revive. And that, my friends, is the end. Why do you take no damage from that? Whew. They were some really tough ones. I guess they really were a star of the city. At this rate, is it the next turn of the other chefs? That's probably the case. By the way, why did you suddenly come out and ask them about the Black Silence? Nothing special. I'm just curious if all the miserable things that happened on our side can somehow influence the events in the parallel world. Is that so? Then it seems the outcomes all appear identical no matter what world you're in. Well, our Black Silence must have been disposed of by the Blue Reverberation and his accomplices. Right. Yeah, I'm sure he was dealt with real efficiently. Alrighty. Well, originally, I had planned to keep going and do a little more in this episode. Unfortunately, this ended up being a bit of a long one, so I believe that is going to do it for this episode of the Library of Ruina. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't worry, we'll get an episode where we get like 4 or 5 mods back to back in the same episode at some point down the line. But hey, we're getting the long ones out of the way. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Also, here is Dave's new build. Like I said, I think Treat would really fit him, and so I made a build that I thought would be fitting. Considering 2 of the Sweeper's pages are single use, just on their own, I kind of thought it'd make sense to do a singleton build on Dave. Which, I mean, let's be honest, I prefer making singleton decks anyway, because it's more variety for decks, rather than just, for example, double Frozen Traces, double Shockwave, double Icebreaker. Like, you know, I don't know. I like the variety in builds. Even though, okay, I say variety in builds, even though Multi-Slash and Shockwave are in like half of my build. So, you know, that's funny coming from me, but still, you know, it's the thought that counts, I suppose. Overall, it is a very HP-focused deck. Very, I mean, just base sweeper. As far as passives, Kizuna makes a lot of sense, especially with Agar cooking. Recon team leader, because it just seems really nice. And then Finn's page, mainly because I couldn't think of anything, but it also makes sense that if an ally dies, right when they die, you get that sudden burst, and then it kind of calms down a little bit. You know what I mean? So aesthetically, I think it makes a lot of sense. I think it should be a relatively good build. Little bit of burn synergy for the floor, little bit of bind synergy for the floor. It could potentially use a little bit of touching up, but I thought that it would be pretty good. And then Kilana is now using Liu Ye's page rather than the other deck that she was using. It's pretty solid. Frozen Traces, you don't lose bind. Double Shockwave for burn. Icebreaker for bind. 1,000 Miles is Glacier for bind. And then, of course, we're Liu Ye, so we inflict bind just for being alive. So, overall, should be a relatively nice addition. Dave should be much stronger than he currently is, although he is pretty strong to begin with, but you can never go wrong with a bit more power. But regardless, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.